today. I got your package in the mail, I think I told you, but it's right here on my desk. I've been flipping through it. I'm meaning to go through more of the book in depth later today, but it looks so cool. I would really like to run this for you. Not just as a thanks for this, but also because I think you'd really dig this. It's going to be so much fun. Let me just double check that my audio levels are sounding okay. Cool. I would really like to run this for you. Not just as a thanks for this, but also because I think you'd really dig this. Okay, I think it's working all right. Let me know if the audio levels seem like they are off in any way, or if when we start playing the background music gets more intense. Yeah, so today I am continuing with my week 3 of New Year's resolutions, even though I don't make those famously, as we talked about a couple streams ago, to stream once per week. And this is the sequel to a stream that I did, when would that have been? Early 2021, when we streamed through the first Orwell game, but they made like a sequel called Orwell Ignorance is Strength. So we'll check that out and see what that's all about too, once I fix my subtitle capture, because there we go. Kind of down since kiddo went back to mom's yesterday. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine that's rough. Like, yeah, it's already hard for me when I have to say goodbye to my own, like, nibblings at the end of the night, so I can only imagine that when it's my kid, or your kid. It's one I can wrap my head around. I just need to reread it. Awesome. Hi, Kurt. Ignorance is strength, the very words I live by. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see. I have no idea if this game plays the same way as the original one, but in the original one, we were basically, like, weird government spies spying on people by reading all of their online documents, which totally has no real-world analogs whatsoever. Also, I've recently discovered that I like passion fruit LaCroix. I don't know what happened to me, because I don't like soda, right? You would think that's the carbonation that means that I don't like soda, but that's not the case, because I like beer and I drink beer, but because of medication that I'm on, I really can't drink very much. It has to be like a super special occasion, and the right the stars need to align, and it needs to be a super special occasion for me to do that. So I'm trying to find a lot of different, like, alcohol-free beverages that I like, and LaCroix is cheap and available, and it's one of them. So I never thought I was going to be the kind of person that drank LaCroix, but here we are, and the passion fruit is actually pretty good. Oh, hey, Bowman! Thank you so much for that resub. Currently on a 3-month streak, thank you! If you guys have heart emotes, let's put some hearts in the chat as a thanks for that. I'm also going to put some hype. And some rainbow moths, because why not? The blackberry one is amazing. You are absolutely right, Kurt. There is a fantastic, what is it? It's the San Pellegrino brand of, like, Italian sodas. So normally, again, like, I don't really like soda, and I think mostly it's, like, intense carbonation plus a lot of sugar. It's like, I don't really have much of a sweet tooth, so it's, like, too much for me. But they do have these other sodas that are, like, in tinier cans than a normal soda can. And they are different, like, fruit combinations. So I tried one of them out because I thought it would be like a Bellini, right? But non-alcoholic. And it was. It's like a peach tangerine one or something. Like, easily a great dupe for a Bellini. A dupe. Talking like it's makeup. But whatever. So I tried those, and then they also have these really good, like, blackberry pomegranate ones, which, again, I was like, I don't know how I feel about those, but very, very good. The blackberry LaCroix is amazing. I have tried that. It's awesome. Hi, Alex. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, you even have the art of Simbaroom. I keep saying symbiorum, which is wrong, but my brain will not let me say otherwise. The blood orange San Pellegrino. Those are really good. Those are really good. I drank like 1.5 of those once though, because I got a little carried away and I thought my heart was gonna explode. Because again, like I don't normally drink that much sugar. So I was like, wah! Like if I drink or eat a lot of sugar, it's usually because I'm like snacking on candy and I don't realize how much I've eaten. And then I'm just like, ugh. Although I did remember reading somewhere that the idea that like giving sugar to kids, making them hyper, is mostly a myth, and children are just naturally exuberant, so when they have anything that raises their blood sugar, it seems like they become hyper, but we, for whatever reason, only associate that with like candy sugar. I thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, welcome to Totalitarian Story Games 101, where we talk about LaCroix and sugar making you hyper. It's because we used to put cocaine in candy. Yeah, it's true. I was talking to my friend Colin about this, how literally there used to be cocaine in Coca-Cola, but then there used to be lithium in Pepsi. And I'll say this, as a bipolar person who doesn't like soda, that's just cruel, okay? Like, I can't even imagine what that must have been like for like a swath of the population that has never been on a mood stabilizer before, but then you just like drink Pepsi, and then they take the lithium out of Pepsi, and suddenly you're like, why is this all over the place? Dude, like, having a mood disorder is wild, but like, I can't even imagine what it would have been like being like, the soda changed, and now I'm having a manic episode. That would be awful. That would be truly, truly awful. Because we used to put cocaine in candy, yeah. But then why wasn't it making the adults hyper too? Adults still eat candy, right? I mean, I think adults still eat candy. I hope they do. Okay, so we'll table that for a moment. I'm gonna think about this. Also, this is almost empty. Why do I always like seem to finish my drink right when I hit go live? I don't know. Anyways, we have been accepted into Orwell. Please create a profile. Yeah, hi Perkabeth. Good to see you again. I know, I am not on lithium, but I am on a mood stabilizer for bipolar, and like, I can't even imagine what that would have been bad. Like, those are the kind of medications that you really cannot stop cold turkey. Or start, you know, like all the way at your maximum dosage. Enter your name. Namir-Ea. Select a profile picture. Ooh. I feel like this one vaguely looks like me, but this one is the closest, so we'll go with that. Sure. Did you know you are one of 128,699 accepted applicants? You may now enter your email address. Yeah, no, we're skipping that. Be diligent. Your duty is to safeguard the nation. Please agree to the following terms. I am willing to severely affect the lives of citizens and non-citizens of the nation. So it turns out talking about putting mind-altering chemicals in sodas was not too out of the realm of possibility for this game. I will do whatever is necessary to keep the nation from harm. While working, I will only adhere only to the statutes and principles of the office. I'm not sure if that's a grammatical error or what. Well, we have to agree to the terms stated above, so here we go. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Welcome, Agent. Thank you for heeding the call of the office. The following investigators are available for pairing. Please choose the corresponding profile of the investigator you wish to be paired with, if any. Oh, this was my last from Orwell 1. I was assigned the case of the Bonton bombings back then. Yeah, that was rough. aptitude test. In order to qualify for special duty within Orwell, taking the aptitude test is mandatory. The test requires you to complete a set of tasks, follow the on-screen instructions carefully, and answer truthfully to the best of your beliefs. Oh dear. Oh. Note that an insufficient test result will disqualify you for special duty permanently. Okay. Drag and drop. Let's see. Which of the following statements are true to your aptitude? I like spying on people. Okay, so we played as kind of a good / more resistance-oriented person in the first game. We are not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna say I like spying on people. I am in for the money. That's it. Which of the following persons do you consider likely of having committed a crime? Drag and drop data chunks into the answer sheet on the left of the screen. Note that your choice is permanent. For this, I think we'll go with a little random roll here. Because if I like spying and I'm in it for the money, it really doesn't matter what I say. So, gonna roll a d4 here, and that's person number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Upload complete. Okay. Which of the following statements do you consider to be true, if any? Oh god, absolute truth exists. And if I believe that, I'd also believe there's no such thing as a justified lie. Okay. Given the choice, would you prefer to have your medical record or your dating profile investigated? I'm a terrible person in this, so I'm gonna say dating profile. Oh, wait a minute. There's a conflict with another data chunk in the document. What's the conflict? Oh, I see. Dating profile. Because I'm a terrible person in this game. What information from your dating profile would you give to an investigator willingly? Literally everything, because I am a terrible person and I believe there's no such thing as a just lie. I would tell everyone everything. Sexual preferences and quirks is an interesting way to describe it. Let's see. Which information from your dating profile would you give willingly? I already said that. I'm gonna go next. Confronted with the situation below, what action would you take? Your best friend boasts about having been accepted into Orwell. Since you are working for Orwell yourself, you know that talking about your job is punishable by imprisonment. Oh. Without saying anything to my friend, I informed the national authorities of the next possibility. Because absolute truth exists, and there is no such thing as a just lie. You failed the aptitude test. You will be disqualified permanently. The office has rejected you as an agent for special duty due to your answers in the aptitude test, but if you ask for it, the test shall be reset and you will be given another chance. I cannot change my answers as they reflect my honest opinions. I accept the disqualification. Well...
Hello, O'Brien. Is that you?
I have to disappoint you.
What? Raban, what?
Huh?
How? After all this time? I didn't think you'd...
Remember what you did? Again, I must disappoint you. I've not been blessed with a short memory.
What? Raban, listen. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth.
truth. See, I never had much regard for the Bible, but there's one remarkable, groundbreaking moment. Before being sentenced to death, Jesus goes on and on about being a witness for the truth. But Pilate defies him with the simplest of all questions. What is truth? It is this particular question I've been pondering over for a very long time now. How much of the information ending up on our screens every single day has passed through so many other minds before, each one with their own bias and agenda. It is all cut down to size, proportioned, ready to be consumed. And yet we greedily swallow it all in blissful ignorance, because our hunger is unending.
Stop the nonsense and get to the point. What do you want?
To ask you a question. What is truth?
I don't understand.
Now you're the disappointing one. You of all people should, Oleg Bakay. There is only one thing about truth that is certain. Truth is dead. As you soon will be.
Damn.
Why? You? How did you manage? How? Vart! Vart!
Well, that escalated. I got disqualified from the program. Now I'm an agent, and I think I just listened to somebody kill another person over the phone. So this is fine. Doc! Hello, friend. How are you? We're spying on people today. Ampleford. So you would accept disqualification just like that. You are either downright stupid or you are very loyal towards us. Well, guess what? Is a both and here. You might be exactly whom I need. My name is Ampleford. I am a part of a special division within the government, the office. We get called in for the delicate matters. A man called Oleg Bakay disappeared a couple of days ago. The last we heard of him was the call I just played to you. I have added a transcript of that dialogue to your reader tool. You can read it again or listen to the recording. When you're done, open the unknown person profile on the left. Here to spy on my spying? Awesome. Since you are paired with an investigator, I'll assume you're familiar with the procedure and spare you most technicalities. For starters, upload Oleg Bakay's name from the transcript to the file by dragging it into the profiler on the left. Where is it? Good, this profile is now primed on Oleg Bakay. Now other data chunks related to this person might appear. Check the transcript for newly found data chunks. Truth is dead, was threatened with death. That's an odd thing to say, isn't it? We're taking that as a death threat. Well, I mean, yes. As did the National Beholder. Let me get there. Is anti-Kassart blog involved in Pargesian soldiers' disappearance? The National Beholder is the most respectable news site in the nation. You may browse their headlines freely to get informed. The recording of the call you heard ended up in their newsroom. Why? That's a piece of the puzzle we're missing right now. Wait a minute, I mean, if it's like a national propaganda newspaper, then doesn't that mean that the government leaked it on purpose? Yeah, neither of you are particularly good at this spying gig. If someone knows you're spying, you need to improve at it. But listen, I literally cannot tell a lie. My character here believes in absolute truth and believes there's no such thing as a justified lie. So... However, this article is a good starting point for our investigation on Oleg Bakay. To proceed, please adapt his picture and profession. Okay. Excuse me. As you see, Oleg Bakay is an important figure in the Parjas army, our neighboring country. We are very concerned about his fate. Sure. Not exactly the most tender smile, but that's not what we're here for after all. Phone conversation. Yeah, we should create a new profile. Rabban Vart. That's the name that Oleg Bakay mentioned during the call. Vart is... Vart is a funny last name. Let's focus on Bakay for the moment. We will get back to Vart in a second. Okay. File. He is a captain in the army. That's relevant. Call sign Janice. Agent. You may have noticed by now that for every data chunk you upload, 10 minutes of time pass due to Orwell's extensive search algorithms. The events around us will unfold whether or not we are making progress on our case. Keep this in mind. Command Vart. Oh, I need to add that. An alias could be useful. Janice, how fitting. He still goes by this call sign. I'm granting you access to our database, which you should have a look at. You'll understand it better after you see the files. Assigned... Okay, veteran of the Civil War is useful. I think. A bloody mess, that Civil War. Pargas has suffered a great deal from it. So did the nation. While yes, we are in fact worried about our relations with Pargas because of Bakay, you will see that the whole truth is more complex. As you're not a simple investigator, you literally called me stupid though. You have access to an Orwell build designed to meet the specific needs of the office. We can utilize the data stored in the profiler in the left to circumvent certain restrictions that would otherwise bar us from making progress. Make good use of this ability within our database and the data stored in Bakay's profile so far to solve my little mystery. Aha. Ah, there we go. Complicated people can be stupid. Here we go. You did it. Well done. I'll leave you to your well-deserved info for a moment to truly understand why this case is so precarious. Date of birth will be important. Confidential informant. Yes. Registered device. Yes, Bakay is our informant, placed inside the Pargesian army for years, now vanished into thin air. You surely grasp the danger this poses should it ever come out. We need to understand what happened and then possibly retrieve him, or contain the damage. To get to the bottom of this, we will have to investigate the person who called him last, Rabban Vart. We need to put a Vart counter in. Hold on. Let me see. I'll have to figure out a way to do that later, but that's a double Vart. You already found a trace to him before on the Beholder. I will turn Vart into a target person now. Time to pick up from there. Okay, well, we're gonna do your mobile phone. Tends to use names of people close to him as passwords. Luckily, Bakay is using one of our registered phone devices to communicate with us. It seems to be online right now. You can access it using the Insider tool, which I will unlock for you now. Cool. And tends to use the name of people close to him as passwords. Of course, we do inspect and observe the habits of our agents. What did you expect? All right. Remote access protection. Of course. Baquet has locked his phone with our own encryption tool. I am afraid not even Orwell can break that. You will have to do this the old-fashioned way, by finding and applying Baquet's key. See if you can find a hint to discover his password. You may have to dig a little deeper to uncover it, though, so it may be advisable to check other resources first. Is it Vart, perhaps? Oh, no, it's not Vart. It's probably not Janice. How do I... no, not that. Okay. Where is the thing that lets me show his, like, web of connections? What is it? Vart. Alright. Raban Vart is known as the editor-in-chief and founder of the highly controversial blog The People's Voice. Okay, The People's Voice, we've heard of them. This preposterous news site has people rallying for protests in Parge for years. Judging by that, Raban Vart and Oleg Baquet seemed well acquainted, even if it isn't the most friendly relationship, apparently. Your task here is twofold, Agent. First and foremost, we are to locate Oleg Baquet. Then, in order to understand whether Vart is behind Baquet's disappearance, we need to find out what connects the two in the first place. Could it be Varting? Wait a minute. No, there was the bomb. That was from the first website. Or, not the first website, the first game. There's riots, negotiations failed. 100 gray shadows. Filming complete. Useful information. Oh yes, Oleg Baquet is a paragon of honor. Okay. Let's check this out. One more thing before I let you roam freely. Remember that we are bound to the division of powers defined by the Ethical Codex. You're now leaving charted territory as far as I'm concerned, and I have to rely on the data you upload to make my calls. Doubt anything you read, especially when it comes to the people's voice. Don't give me wrong info to work with. I'm counting on you. The people's voice, saying out loud what needs to be said. The nation burns again! The nation, its corrupt leadership, and all their deluded flock who elected them carry the weight of the Freedom Plaza bombing victims upon their shoulders. I mean, we definitely do. My agent for that definitely thought so. Raban Vart seems like a real charmer after all that the office has learned about him, which is not overly surprising after that phone call, I guess. He won't stop exploiting the salts and misfortune of the nation for his own ends. This moment isn't any different. Thanks to the People's Voice and our efforts to get the facts out to the people, the situation in the nation has recently been rather calm. Okay. Oh God, please, I remember asking you explicitly not to give me any misinformation to work with. How does this statement look to you? Does it look legitimate? Perhaps picking you as agent wasn't the best choice after all. Rude. Okay. Fine. President Puppet stops re-election plans. Cassart is being controlled by the nation's shady administration. Alright, we got a social media profile. And he said, let there be riots, and there were riots. How did this man gain such an immense influence over his followers? I mean, we could just drag and drop this too, right? There's such a thing as absolute truth, and he absolutely believes this. President Puppet, I've seen the memes before. The nation would have zero factual benefit from control over Pargas. I guess we're trending into territory where facts aren't given any weight. Ooh, okay. About us, we are an independent... Oh, this is what he looks like. He kind of looks like Karl Ove Knausgaard. Supported by the Angels of the Nation Network, a volunteer team. Supported by a national donation network? I cannot help but wonder how they would react if we tipped them towards Vart's statement about the most recent assault. Listen, I'm glad we didn't have a Vart counter, because unless somebody is keeping track, I've already lost track. Also, hi Godfather Rave. How are you? Haven't heard any bad tech puns recently, at least none that were memorable enough to think of when I saw you live. Ah, well. Could it be Varting was way too ASMR for that word? Tact. Truth accurately and completely told. It's true. Wait. Raban at tpv.par. Okay. The Noble One! Hey! How are you, friend? Oops. I minimized my game by mistake. I am doing well. I'm enjoying a nice little holiday day. Holiday day? Holiday day. Something like that. Very good. This will allow you to observe his work email through the listener tool. Yeah. So in this world universe, if I'm not mistaken, like all wiretapping and method of surveillance is legal. This game rocks. Good to hear. Yeah, I played the original a few years ago. I guess it was 2 years back when I started streaming again in earnest, and I haven't played the sequel yet. Yeah, we can creep on Vart while he's varting. People's Voice. I am not happy either that Oleg Bakay has gone missing. He will certainly not be missed. Mainstream media have been manipulating your thoughts since the dawn of humanity. Time to get rid of this enemy. Right, but like, it's important for the fiction of the game that it is actually legal here, because in other places that you spy on, it's not. Now that's a classic one. Demonize the free press, straight from the Dictator's Guide to Supreme Rule. Look. Oleg will not be missed. Of course he had to brag about Bakay's disappearance after the threat. Still, that doesn't answer whether Vart is responsible for what happened. Crime rates continue to drop. The safety bill. Oh, right. I remember this. This was from the first game. What have you done, Raban? It sounds like they are accusing us of having kidnapped or killed this man. What have you done to Oleg Bakay, Raban? Tell us the truth. Oh, sure. Ilya Vart, lead editor. Is that his kid, maybe? Is that what happens when a Scandinavian eats at a Taco Bell? Womp, womp, womp. Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm sure that Raban can offer an explanation. I am starting to doubt whether the people's voice represents what I stand for. We sell ourselves as a blog for the people, defending their rights. It's our duty to criticize the government. The military is a prime target. However, I never signed up to be labeled as a criminal. We don't threaten people, we don't kidnap people, and we certainly do not kill people. What is this conflict with? With one unknown data chunk. He says that he has nothing to do with the disappearance, mixes truth and lies adeptly to trick people. Take whatever he publishes with a grain of salt, as there are typically few truths. Be very, very careful when dealing with him, Agent. I have to rely solely on you. Mindset on joining the army. He asked me to take care of his 14-year-old daughter, and I said yes. If we could get the name of the daughter, I bet that's the password to Bakay's phone. Ah, I see. The two know each other back from where they lived in Park. Well done, Agent. With the basic connection between the two clarified, our in-depth research of the lead-up to this phone call can now begin. I need you to investigate and upload anything that you think is relevant and accurate about the background of these two. Discard anything else. From what you gather, I will put together a theory about what happened and what we're going to do about it. At the very least, we need a solid motive for Raban Vart making this threat to Oleg Bakay, and an explanation as to how Vart could contact him on his protected phone. If you need to keep track of your objectives, click on the Orwell eye in the upper left corner. Yeah. I had no idea this was going on. I believe you. Choose your words wisely. You guys are disappointing me. I thought you had it in you. Don't let them intimidate you like that. These are just empty threats. We have to stand our ground, now more than ever. We are not saying we disagree with you, Raban. We are just saying, watch what you say. Alright. Ilya Vart. Sean. Dan. No pending article drafts. What the hell? So you started threatening Pargasian soldiers now? This is just going too far. Alrighty. I hope you don't expect me to feel pity for Vart. I don't. If he changed his name to Shart, would you feel pity for him? Wait, what did I get an achievement for that? Drained the swamp. Was that because I tried to get the government lady to feel sympathy? Why did I get an achievement called that? What are you planning on doing against the FTP? My family and I have been thinking about leaving. We don't feel safe from the Civil War. My greatest concern is the well-being of my children. I already lost my husband. Ooh, interesting. So Raban Vart used to be a school principal. That could be important. Well, that might explain his preachy attitude. Okay, I mean, that's very stereotypical, but sure. Oleg. Oh, interesting. Conflicts with another data chunk. I learned that he had left for the nation. He said he wanted to find work there. Huh. Believe me, you would be better off dying as a loyal citizen of Park than as an inferior renegade. Raban Vart. Oh, can I not add their picture? I think the FTP is fighting for the right causes. Here we go. Terrorists fits the picture. Alright. His daughter is named Radka, so that's gotta be the password. I see you found your first non-target person. Good. Orwell will keep track of them, but no data chunks or new documents for them will appear. I must authorize them to become a target person first, and I will only do so if I feel it is necessary. Okay, I am not a terrorist sympathizer. We have our disagreements sometimes, but you are a good person and a good teacher, Ravan. So what happened there? Perfect. Orwell reports you have removed the encryption from Bakay's device. Open sesame. Good work, Agent. That will aid us greatly. Well, we got Vart's phone number, so we do. And he talked to someone called Melissa O'Brien. Perfect. With this number, we can track Raban Vart's calls to and from his mobile phone within the listener tool. Yeah.
Karen, my love.
Hey.
Having a good day?
Karen, my love.
Yeah. So far so good.
I am
I called
farting
to
in
tell
my
you
pants.
I'll be home late today. I'm sorry.
Again?
Justin, this is for you, but
They don't pay you enough for all the time
what
you
about the
give them.
shitting?
It's not about payment, and you know that. These people rely on me. They need me.
Yeah? Well, I need my wife at home with me some of the time. Am I asking for too much?
Raban, not so long ago you were among them. You have been in their position.
Yes, I know that. So was Ilya, so were the others. Yet none of us were national soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging countries. If it weren't for them driving refugees out in the first place, why, we wouldn't need these camps.
This again? We talked about this multiple times.
I'm well aware that this extra time you spend there is for her, isn't it?
Raban, she is... I'm worried, that's all. She's more reclusive now than ever. Something isn't right.
One more reason to avoid her.
You want me to cherry pick who deserves my assistance and who doesn't? All people get the same treatment, the same attention. That's my mandate. I thought you loved that about me.
I do.
Oh,
You're right. Of course you are.
drama.
You always are. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, are you good with me getting home late tonight then?
I am.
Thank you.
I will be waiting for you.
No, don't wait. It might get late.
Well, I can hardly go anywhere else.
You shouldn't say things like that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
See you.
Invasion? Tsk. Our efforts in Parj were justified operations to restore and keep the peace. And we succeeded, if I might add that. So we know that Karen Vart is his wife. What a name she married into. Makes me wonder how it must feel to be married to this guy. Okay. Let's read his mail. From unknown person. Just like when we moved to the nation. You're my brother, Ilya Vart. Okay, so it's not his son. Uh-oh. 2 dead after second explosion. Explosive charge set off at Stelligan University in Bonton. I keep wanting to say Boston, but it's not. At least 2 people dead, 3 injured. Once again, a letter has been received just before the crime. Aha, the thoughts are free. Okay, so those were the people that my agent in the previous game kind of helped. They were this, like, resistance. School administration has Interesting. Okay. So he tried to just cooperate. Army protection for a school? Seriously? Things must have been bad, or someone must have been really worried. School administration has decided install an autonomous shelter in the school library. Autonomous, though. Seems a bit overprotective if you ask me, but then again, considering he thought about getting the army for protection, this pales in comparison. English and philosophy. Additionally, a substitute for history if necessary. I don't think we have anything we can do there yet. Jerome's Flowers is looking for a new forest. Mammoth skeleton found. We are below the snow and above the fog. Beautiful town hall. Okay. Projects. The safety bill. The peacekeeping mission. I am participating. I'm literally a spy. This guy, okay, our prime minister looks like Boris Johnson here. Prime Minister Blaine. Arthur Scott Gallagher. Catherine Delacroix, she was a big player in the first game. Peter Faulkner. Parge peacekeeping mission. Yes, the 5 pillars of a great nation. Totally not a super fascist thing, eh? Let's go back. Our continued support of your blog. Dear Mr. Vaught, we have temporarily suspended our recurring financial support for your endeavor. Oh, okay. So they suspended financial assistance to his blog because he made a death threat. I mean, that sucks, but... All right, we can go back to Oleg's phone. Warning, I fear my cover may be blown, and I suspect Raban Vart could be behind it. If this is true, this could seriously hurt us. Okay. Whoop. And now proceeding according to the protocol for situations like this. He tried to warn us that Vart had compromised his cover? How could Vart have done that? How did he know? Keep looking for an answer. There must be something we haven't found out about this mess yet. Moving to my secret location in order to conceal my whereabouts. I wonder, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Hiding? You mean voluntarily? There was no plan which included going and hiding anywhere. Okay, he just has 2 random weird phones. We have his... He went to hiding and didn't turn off location services on his phone. This is a reminder, folks. Basic cybersecurity. Don't turn on location services on your phone unless you want all of your apps to know where you are. They are turned on by default on most phones, and after most phone OS updates, they will get returned on by default even if you turned them off. So, go into your settings, Google how to do it in your operating system, but, you know, maybe don't turn those on just in case you need to, like, go into hiding because your cover has been blown by a Vart. Oleg Bakay is in his former hometown. Peculiar. Why is he hiding out there? Or rather, from whom? Vart? Excellent work. We will retrieve Oleg Bakay once we have a clear picture as to why he has gone missing in the first place and what that call meant. Okay. Crime statistics continue to get faked. Pending article draft. Let's check the headlines again. Okay, so that's in direct opposition to the thing about the crime rates continuing to drop. A journey. We said goodbye to our dear home. See you on the other side. Oh man. So he had some kind of injury, maybe? This genuinely surprises me. How did that happen? The most important national news outlet recently published articles suggesting Kyrgyzstan refugees to be likely terrorists. Right. Okay, so the crime statistics continue to get faked article was published. Oh, we already read this. No pending article draft anymore. So we have his date of birth. We have his current location, which is a refugee camp, it seems like. What? Still? I doubt that somehow. Buried by concrete blocks for at least 24 hours following the bombing of a school building in his hometown Prava. My god. So he's like got some kind of injury from this. A detailed examination. Trauma to the spinal cord and ultimately paralysis of the lower limbs. A respiratory infection due to weak chest and abdominal muscles is also suspected. Financing a manual wheelchair for the patient and for the nerve pain, and at least 5 days in treatment of respiratory infection. Jesus. That fucking sucks. What we encountered in the safe country of the nation was not what we had expected. Yeah, we know this. Social worker Karen. Okay. Rabban Vart married his assigned social worker? Do you find this as odd as I do? A little bit, not gonna lie, unless it was like whatever this version of a green card marriage is. Oop. He's calling someone. His brother.
Eliavat speaking.
Brother.
Oh, hey, Rabban. I didn't expect you to call. I'm getting ready for work. I have no idea what's going on with the donations. I swear they were working, and I haven't changed anything in the back end.
Forget the donations. I need your abilities as my co-writer. You must write me an article.
Right now, is it important?
It is.
What do you want me to write about?
There has been a second assault in Bonton, at Stelligan University.
Yes.
Another one? Oh, wow. They really have got a situation here, don't they?
We need to cover it. Draw attention to how the government is failing its people.
I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to pull it off at work. I feel like they're watching me already.
Do you stand with me, brother? Or has the nation's corruption and wealth finally swayed your sympathies?
Raban, I stand with you. I've told you this.
Then I have faith in you, brother.
Are you preparing a statement about these threats? This has to stop. Are you gonna say something?
Yes.
Ah, great. Finally.
And it is going to be the most remarkable statement I have ever made.
Oh no.
The destruction of the cooperation between Cassett and Blaine.
Destruction? How?
Patience, brother. It won't be long now. Take care of the article.
Okay, I will do my best to get it done for you. Give me about an hour for the draft. I'll put it in the back end.
Good. I'll be waiting. Until later.
Yeah. Until then.
Co-writer, and he's doing all the work? Doesn't sound much like co and more like ghostwriter. A little bit, not gonna lie. Okay. Ha, we got a little hubris going, haven't we? No such thing will happen. Cassert and Blaine working together is the best thing that could have happened to Pargas. Why destroy it? This guy is a bit of a loose cannon, I guess. Brother, co-writer. Okay. Arrival. Right. The nation is lying. This isn't a message of hope. An unsung hero that you need to know about. My brother is a hero, and this article will prove it to you. Ran out to the shed and saved those children from a certain death in this hellish attack. Aha, so that explains why he... saving others while risking his own life. Now I see why his followers treat him like almost a religious figure. Well, Agent, I think it's become clear that Raban Vart is only a shadow of his former self. His actions today are what matters. I don't know that I would say that he was a shadow of his former self based off of that phone call transcript we investigated, but okay. National Immigrant Database. Social Security number. We didn't have that before. We had his date of birth. UIDs of personal devices. Do we have the phone number? I think this is a laptop, actually. Excellent. With that, we will be able to get a glimpse directly into the lion's den and probably useful data on our targets. Well, right after the safety bill came into effect. Bad timing from their point of view, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Reason to believe that Oleg Bakay was involved for the attack. If he really believes that, this would be a strong motive. Good. We can't work solely on what Raban Vart believes, though. We need to clarify whether there are any more hints of Bakay being involved in this. Well, he did not let his daughter attend school that day. So we'll keep looking. It was a military bombardment that wounded me severely. Conflicts with an unknown data chunk. Okay. We'll get there. Once more, the innocent will be punished. picture from the first game. Is this the same place that we had the picture? Aha! Had been talking to President Cassart recently. Very well. What? He talked to Cassart directly and didn't inform us? Damn it, I'll have to assume this shows disloyalty towards us, otherwise he would have reported that in. I mean, I believe in the absolute truth. Okay, deal. But they cooperated with each other at a school. We got a portrait update. Let's look in this. Browser history, yes. Operation Flying Dog. Yeah, okay. Oleg was discovered as an agent of the office on Perkaleaks. Damn it, I knew he must have been revealed. This changes everything. If Bakay's secret is out there, then that's how Vart came across the info, but this alone doesn't appear to be enough of a motive. Agent, I hate to say it, but with this new perspective on the situation, we have to put Bakay's loyalty into question. If you find any hints at possible disloyalty of our agent towards us, you need to let me know immediately. Alright, keep your shirt on. Perkaleaks, database of classified material. We only accept uploads of documents about official operations sanctioned by the nation. Oh, interesting. So I can leak things, but I cannot because I believe in absolute truth and that there is no such thing as a justified lie. No pending article draft. Once more, the innocent will be punished. History. What about his trash? A token of my appreciation for your blog. Ooh, from an unknown sender. I found something I thought you might be interested in. There was even a phone number. Yes. I don't think we had Oleg's phone number. Nope. This is new. Your fan, David Johns. Number for Bakay's protected office phone is out there? This can't be happening! This is how Raban Vart reached him, and who knows how many other people have his info now. This is a complete disaster. Absolute truth. Friend David Johns. David Johns. A fan. Cute. Conflicts with an unknown data chunk, which I think means... No, I don't want to call him. What about Oleg? Yes, I did upload that. He's like, I need my wife. Revised article. Okay. Find a motive for Rabban Vart's threat. What was the thing that said... He said that he wasn't gonna... send his kid to the school that day, right? Yeah. Where was that? Was it here? Drafts. Oh, one of the not Twitter threads. Okay, thank you. Maybe it was this. Aha! His daughter was absent on the day school was attacked. Okay. What? That's quite the coincidence there, isn't it? Oleg Bakay, what have you done? This could very well mean Bakay is directly involved in the attack on Vart's school. I've seen enough. I believe we have sufficiently proven Bakay to be involved in the attack on Vart's school. That escalated. And Vart knows about it. He has already stated he believes Bakay had something to do with it. He must be out for revenge. The fact that Bakay has kept his role in this from us all this time is not doing him any favor. There will be consequences. You have gathered all we need. I will get an intervention team ready from a local base near Prava to go and look for Bakay. They're on their way. Now let me try and make sense of everything we've gathered. I need to decide how we should approach this. Rabban Vart was a school principal back in Prava, Pargas. He was also the teacher of Oleg Bakay's daughter who went to fight in the Pargasian army. The school was destroyed by fire of unknown origin. Vart managed to save the students by leading them to the shelter he built, but he lost his ability to walk. Based on the info we have collected, it's possible Bakay was involved in the attack somehow. It's also possible that Vart learned about it and plotted revenge. If we had been aware of his involvement in this act of aggression towards a school, we would never have recruited him. Somehow I doubt that that's true, but okay. Now Bakay is hiding out somewhere in Prava for whatever reason. This is it, the theory about the situation we're facing. We will make sure to deal with it accordingly. The intervention team is in place. I'm switching over to command and I'll let you listen in via the listener tool. Oh dear. Here we go.
Echo 1 reporting. Come in, Command.
Command is reading you.
We have arrived at the designated location.
What is it like?
Sorry, Command. I don't quite follow.
The location? Tell me what you see.
Looks like ruins of a school that has been hit by a large explosive. Possibly an airstrike. Maybe artillery fire.
Can you traverse the ruins?
Affirmative. But the damage is catastrophic. Are you sure the target is around?
Absolutely. Move in and keep me posted at all times. Describe to me everything you see.
Because
Understood.
this is a text-based game. Please describe it.
Entering primary hallway now. The hallway has been severely damaged. You can see the sky right through multiple stories. Some parts are completely caved in. Proceed with caution, Echo Squad. The damage definitely originated some time ago. There's vegetation spreading all over the place. There are some adjacent rooms that seem rather intact. Echo 2, Echo 4, clear them. Rooms are clear. Lots of bags lying around. There were still some geometrical drawings on the chalkboard. The place was clearly left in a hurry. Moving into the next corridor. There's... Oh, shit!
What is it?
Part of the ceiling gave way. Nearly hit one of our operatives. Status, Echo Squad. Dust off.
Ugh, Can you proceed?
Affirmative.
Do it.
Roger. Moving on now.
Status?
All clear. No traces of the target. Some doors are blocked by debris, but there's zero chance they have been opened recently.
Listen, I need you to find the target person. He is around.
There's a basement stairwell that we haven't checked yet. Moving there now. Watch your corners, Echo Squad.
I know,
Not
right?
much left here
How
either.
little she
the
cares
projectile
that one
went
of
right
them
through half the
died.
building like a hot knife through butter. Hate to say it, but we may be out of luck. Wait, found something. There's a hatch leading further down. Looks used recently.
Finally, proceed.
Affirmative. This is the school's library, still intact. Someone put a lot of effort into turning this into some sort of autonomous bomb shelter. And they succeeded.
Sounds
Even the
right.
power is still on. From what I can tell, this thing even has working surveillance cams on the walls.
Huh. Peculiar. Maybe Bakay is able to use them. Proceed with caution.
Definitely wouldn't want to. Movement! Get down! Get down! Echo Squad, contain the target!
It's the target. It has to be.
All right.
Oleg McKay, we know you're here. There is no way out of this shelter. Throw your weapons into the middle of the room and come out from your position with your hands on your head. Visual on target. Identity confirmed. It is Oleg McKay. Your order.
Bakay has been proven to be a traitor to the office. He is a liability as long as he is alive. Terminate him.
Whoa! Does she have the authority to do that?
Report in.
Target down.
Holy
Oleg
shit!
McKay is dead.
We just did
Very
an
well. Mission
extrajudicial
accomplished.
assassination.
Make sure the
here?
area is secure, then disengage.
Are you kidding me?
Understood. Echo Squad, move out.
Oh my god. Oh my word. Well, Oleg Bakay is dead. I'm sorry if I shocked you there. Bakay endangered our efforts and our other agents by extension. Even you. We cannot tolerate that. I would have warned you beforehand, but I feared you would have second thoughts. We must not be hindered by emotions. You will learn what it means to be a part of the office. Take this as your first lesson. With time, you will... What the... The bastard! The people's voice! Raban Vard is streaming right now. You need to see this. Okay, alright.
My dear followers, yes, this is exactly what
It's
you
true,
think
they
it
are
is.
Black Ops. They never
I
happened.
found Oleg Bakay. What you see before you is an image obtained from a surveillance camera feed from the ruins of my old school, showing him among soldiers of the nation. These highly trained professionals
Physique is
cowardly
deceased.
shot
I'm
him,
sorry, I just
a
noticed
soldier
that.
in service of the Pagesian army while he was hiding away from them.
Pargesian.
Now, as shocking as that image may be to you, the heinous nature of the national government is laid bare before you. Through their propaganda machine called the National Beholder, they dared to make their false allegations against me and the people's voice as a whole. They claimed I'd be responsible for Bakay's disappearance, when it was them all along.
We knew that, though.
But why would they murder a fellow soldier when President Kassat and Prime Minister Blaine are such close friends, you might ask? Oleg Bakay was the person responsible for the attack on Prava Secondary, the school I have been principal of a long time ago.
That's it.
And they knew it. They knew the moment he'd turn up dead, everyone would blame me. They took a life, only to shut me up once and for all. But the people's voice cannot be silenced. So what is there to do for you, my dear followers, against the oppressive force of the national government and the Kassat regime? Do not listen to their corrupt and manipulative media outlets. Do not fail to remind Kassat what has transpired here today. Do not let them sweep this under the carpet, to pass the buck, to influence you with such outrageously false information, to take a life to manipulate your thoughts. Or you may be next. Stand up for your rights and resist Kassat. Resist Blaine. Let's retake our country from President Puppet.
Well, how the hell did that happen? Where did he get those Oh, no, the surveillance cameras! God damn! This will have severe repercussions, I fear. We will have some more containment to do. Even though we are facing a lot of trouble, you've done well. For now, you may complete your work for today. Alrighty. Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. This is why you surround yourself with absent-minded people. They're not paying attention anyway. Based on the data you submitted, we've learned the following. Okay. What did I get an achievement for? Thesis. Complete April 13th. Aha. I see. So what was the other achievement that I got? Drain the swamp, but I don't remember. Oh, I also got one that said vaporized, fulfill the prophecy. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break and grab some more tea and a little snack, but I will be right back and we'll do day 2 then. me again. Oh, there we go. I was like, why is my game capture not working? But it was just taking its time. Okay. Alright, let's see what's gonna come of day 2. Antithesis. Ooh. Welcome back, Agent. We have a little bit of a cleanup to do today, haven't we? There's massive fallout due to our little intervention. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, brother. The National Beholder is met with public distrust, and by extension, so is the government. Our unorthodox approach to solve the situation has been met with scrutiny. Granted, it was your unorthodox approach. Okay? Like, I was just listening. I didn't have anything to do with that. It has sparked hateful discourse between citizens of Pargs and the nation. President Cassart has urged Prime Minister Blaine to clarify the circumstances of what exactly happened. Blaine is planning to travel to Triflith tomorrow. Easy for you to say. We'll leave politics to them. Instead, let's make sure our favorite journalist, Rabban Vart, doesn't interfere. See what he is up to. Socialize the successes, privatize the failures. Yeah. The people's voice will fight back against our so-called President Cassart. Who would have thought Rabban wouldn't be satisfied with what he has achieved yesterday? I take it you will be most pleased to assist him with not being able to keep this promise. But to do that, we'll need to find out what exactly this attack comprises first. Oh, he's calling his brother and his wife. The Vart family.
Rabban, what time is it?
Time to wake up, brother.
Hey, what is it?
Oh boy.
Karen?
Ilya? Why a conference call? What's going on?
My
Because
love,
this is a
my
text-based
brother.
game.
I called early so I could warn you both.
Warn us. What about?
You both are aware of the storm yesterday's announcement has created.
Yeah, there was hardly a way around it with social media. I still don't quite get how you pulled that off. These photos, how did you get them? Were the shelter's cameras still working? Is this why you kept that old notebook?
Don't rack your brains
What
over
old
it.
notebook?
I only did the necessary thing to expose the lies of the National Beholder. Now, with the world
think we
seeing the
can
Beholder
rack our
for what it
brains, just
really is,
saying.
and finally shifting their attention to the people's voice, I'm ready to take the next step. This evening, I will send out a provocation against President Puppet. Narcissistic and self-centered as he is, he won't be able to ignore it.
Rabban, honey, what are you getting yourself into? You don't have to do this.
I'm not getting myself into anything. I have always been right at the center of it.
What is this going to achieve?
What does this mean,
What do you
though?
want?
What do I want? What do I want? I want my country back. I called to warn you about the consequences. The people's voice will gain even more attention, and it won't only be from our followers. The nation's government, Cassart's close allies, nationalists and patriots, they will all try to hurt me, find an excuse to arrest and extradite me, but I won't give them any reason to. And you won't either.
Of course not.
Leave us out of your plans, Rabban. We want nothing to do with them.
Don't you understand? It's not my choice. They are not giving me an option.
There's always a choice.
No, not always. I'm relying on you both. If there is any weakness between us, they will find it, and they will exploit it.
Uh-huh.
You are the only people that I trust. The only people that matter
I
to
guess
me.
that means I have my work
I've
cut
got
out for
work
me
to do
today.
now. Goodbye.
Karen, are you...
Yeah, I can't. Let's not talk now, please.
Okay, in case you do want to talk, though, you know...
I do. Bye, Ilya.
Bye.
You know what? What is it that I know? Or that she knows? Ha! The hypocrisy! If Raban is so worried about his wife and his brother, why is he willfully putting them in danger in the first place? This makes me wonder whether Ilya and Karen have something worth digging up. Did Vart by any chance mention what these actions he speaks of are? He did not. He just said he will send out a provocation. Damn it! Vart will without a doubt find a way to provoke Kassart. The Pargasian president isn't easily known for his mild temperament. But if we kick down Vart's door and arrest him, Kassart will insist he is extradited, entailing an outrage by his followers. Either outcome could cause this delicate powder keg we're sitting on to explode, which is exactly what Vart wants. No, we need to be smart, vigilant, tough. We need a more subtle approach. Since we can't attack Vart directly, we're going to go after the people he cares about the most. Yeah, Karen and Ilya. I anticipated this would happen. I want you to dive deep into their lives and dig up any dirt you can find, anything illegal or reprehensible we can use against them. I will turn both Ilya and Karen into target persons. You, Agent, are now fully in charge of how to approach this. Investigate at your own discretion. I'd suggest you decide for one of them and pursue what seems promising to you, but the choice is up to you. I won't hold your hand. No matter what, keep in mind Vart has planned his provocation for the evening. Get me something useful before he can put it out there. Okay. Ilya Vart. Let's see. Device offline because he died. No, we already went through here. That was all April 13th, and there are no new pictures. Oh, I guess that was the notification, huh? The silence of the government's media lambs. The government of the nation is lying to you. Ah. Captain of the Voyager, that's funny. He's interested in gaming, geocaching, and writing. Well, since I think every truth is absolute, I'm gonna upload that he is the captain of the Voyager. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to fill in relevant and true data only. This particular piece of data couldn't be further from the truth than the Delta Quadrant from Earth. Ha 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 ha. Alright. I'll change it. It would be really funny if I... Oh no, wait! I can't, like, fix it! Oops. Oops. He is interested in gaming, geocaching, and writing. That could be useful. Finally got the cash to quit Bonton. I wonder whether his brother is aware of these intentions. Far more interesting to us is how he made enough money to start over. He could just be bluffing, but it might be worthwhile checking out. I suggest you follow the money. He's still single. Let's go to Karen's timeline. Karen Levine Vart. Levine, like Elizabeth Levine, the politician? Maybe. Could be interesting. I figured as much. The Rehabilitation Council is responsible for servicing all the refugee encampments nationwide. Lives in Bonton. Interested in world peace, yoga, and green tea. This game is not subtle, y'all. Oh, lovely, a bleeding heart. Here's the thing I've learned. Starry-eyed idealism gets you nowhere. There are things, ugly things, that have to be done for the common good. Okay, alright. Don't hurt yourself. I organized a get-together specifically for the refugees and a National Army veteran I am counseling who courageously rejected the war and left the army. Was that Oleg? A deserter? That's unusual. Deserters aren't granted social support easily. In fact, due to the safety bill, they're even prohibited from it. Perhaps she is counseling this deserter illegally. We should have look into the matter. Okay. I'd recommend you search for official documentation on this veteran. Files, schedules, everything you can get your hands on. Report anything that seems fishy about this veteran to me immediately. I mean, they didn't say who it was. Right? Like... Ilya Vart. Cool, we have his internal extension for work. We'll only catch up calls from there whenever Ilya is at work. Left the outer Boynton reception camp after immigrating to the nation. Oop. Together with his brother Raban, makes sense. He is a reliable member of our laboratory workforce, and the lab wouldn't be the same without him. Huh. Didn't log in for work yesterday. Oh, why could that be? Meaning he skipped work just like that? I don't believe it. I got an email saying my memories are fading away. Huh, I don't remember anything missing. Oh boy. Maybe he forgot, or this was intentional. We need a clear statement of where he was, what he did. Yes, I agree. We will find the truth. Has been urged to help investigate the disappearance of medical supplies in the late shift on April 13th, 2017. And he did not show up to work the late shift that day. If you could somehow prove Ilya was present and able to steal supplies, we could go for an arrest on him. Check his alibi, find out what he was doing at the time the supplies disappeared. The findings on the nutritional paste test. Ew, disgusting. With the unstable situation in Paragas, it's crucial to keep our peacekeeping troops supplied at all times. Matthew Budia, new supervisor. You've been coming in late, you've been back chatting, you also keep swapping shifts on short notice, which continually causes confusion. I mean, that's recent, so I'm gonna upload that even though we have a conflict. Only lately? Did something change in his life? Yeah, his brother got severely injured and crushed beneath a falling building. Huh. Ilya said he had a date. Interesting. Pretty vague plans. See whether you can confirm he really was on a date instead of working. We help people affected by the consequences of war. Cool. More data on Karen. Therapeutic counselor. We have her home address. Well then, let's find out what's so therapeutic about Karen. We can't just storm Raban and Karen's home, but perhaps the address will be of other use to us. She specializes in counseling refugees. Issued work phone, privately owned by employee. UID unregistered and sent to address. Okay. Please enter patient's full name or social security number. Oh, that's fine. Oh, the patient's full name. Did we have his social security number? No. We do have his social. Yeah, patient is inactive. He feels responsible for what has happened, but is unwilling to describe exact events. He is reclusive and aggressive when confronted with questions. I get that he isn't very fond of that memory, but how can he be responsible for what happened? Oh, interesting. So Ilya was also a patient. Mr. Vart had been taking care of his brother with great devotion. His symptoms include anxiety, nightmares, insomnia, and lack of appetite. I mean, sure, like, he's probably got PTSD. I really wonder, though, like, was there not a conflict of interest here that she was married to Raban Vart and was therefore his social worker and therapist, and the same for the brother-in-law? I mean, that just doesn't sound correct to me. I want to see if we can find the conflict with him. Like, if there's any reason why he wouldn't be devoted to his brother. Resist the government. We have proof. I would hardly call this proof, but okay. You have a theory. I don't think you have proof. Okay. Karen's album on hologram. Insert location name or address here to search through your album. Ooh, ooh. Was she ever where he was? No, okay. Rehabilitation Council, Bonton. These pictures are marked as public. Thank you for the beautiful flowers, everyone. Hashtag best coworkers ever. Awesome street art. City Park. Could we get any that were at her home? Uh-huh. These pictures are marked as private. Only you can see this. Well, this is just too sweet. I doubt we can put this to any use, sadly. Mobile phone. Yep. These are her, like, I'm sad my husband is not the way that he used to be pictures. Fascinating. Oh, we do have his social security number. We have the date of birth. I think those are all things that we knew. We got Ilya's profile verified. Article published, schedule. Cassart is a liar! This must be the provocation he spoke about. Whatever our course of action is, we need to take it before 6 p.m. Oh boy. We're not ready for this. It's already 3 o'clock and I haven't done enough sneaking. Oh. A woman was arrested. Evidently, here is a connection between the bombings. Sure. Timelines and Rosen announce corporation. Or cooperation, excuse me. Okay. Interesting. He's just doing a bunch of weird gossip sites. Karen's phone. Okay, so now we have Ilya's phone number, which means we can listen in on his phone. Let's hear what Ilya has to say. Yep. just create a couple related profiles. Is this why Ilya wasn't at work? Because he had therapy? That could be why. Or they could be giving each other alibis. Yeah, why have a session with an inactive patient? There is something not quite right here. Sky chat. Hey, my love. Hello, dear. I'm super busy right now. Can't really text. I think I'm having a panic attack. Somebody called Bill. You can contact me via my UTEL, Karen Levine. War veterans like you, even if they weren't dishonorably discharged. Ah, Molly. That's at least a part of her name. Good work. Looking forward to our session on the 13th. I know. So, probably Ilya lied because she had... Yeah. Karen had a session scheduled with Ilya at the same time she was supposed to meet this Molly. That sure sounds like a cover. We need to find out whether there's a legal record of this Molly in Karen's files. If not, she will be in serious trouble. But I doubt you'll find anything with just Molly. We need a full name first. Yes. Can you please get back to me? Hello? Oh, hey, Karen. What is it? We had a session scheduled for this morning, remember? I forgot. Sorry. Can we reschedule? You forgot? You can't just forget our sessions. This is serious. I had to work urgently at Circle Mall. It just came up. We've already rescheduled it before. Yeah, because you suddenly wanted to. I can't shift stuff around like you can. I have to take the work when it's on offer. Working again? How long this time? 10 hours? 12? What about your kid? He needs his mother. Listen. You don't have children. You have a good job. You have no idea what it is like. Zero. Don't you dare judge me again about not being there for my son. You're right. I don't know what it's like for you. Sorry, but only because you're being so reclusive. Wow, okay. This is not how a therapist is supposed to talk to you. You're pulling out of everything, slowly, steadily, stonewalling. It gives me nightmares because it's my duty to help and I can't fulfill it. We should sit down and talk about what's going on with your life for once. We did already. When I wrote about you on that counseling website of yours, you said you were able to assist me. This needed an editor. But nothing is different. Talk, talk, talk is all you do. And taking photos, even though I said no. Nope, nothing gets any better through that. I'm done talking. Got work to do now. So no more sessions. Noted. And for the record, I'm not waiting for you to come back. Good. Well, seems like a new hashtag is trending on Blabber. You're going to love this one. Have a look. Her own counseling website. This could mean Karen is moonlighting. We could be able to find that website, but we will need a bit more information on it yet. People's Voice. Reactions to hashtag the people's silencing. Ha ha. So there's already some distance between him and his wife. Not enough to stop dead, I presume. Yeah. In need of your advice. Your recent experiences must be weighing you down. Don't know if the allegations are true. That wasn't particularly helpful for me. Aha, so Ilya set up Karen's website. We may very well be able to find some more information on it through Ilya's files then. That'll be useful. Top deck lethal? What's that? Hand of blood. Sounds disgusting. Only 1 more hour before the article is released. Ah, I'm doing the best I can. Nerd. What? Somebody who was a developer on this thought it was great. Email address. I've been making my mind up about this whole card playing thing that Ilya has going. He won a tournament playing cards, so we should rule out the possibility that he received prize money from a match there. Okay. Outstanding amount of $865 has not been received. We've only got time for 3 more data chunk. If you're sitting on something valuable, you should hand it to me now. Meaning Ilya's in need of money. I mean, I would say that a bank account number would be helpful. This is a blog template, which could be counseling page title. There it is. Oh, that needs to be for Karen's thing. Good work, though. Seems not even her husband is aware of this little side business she has built up there. The problem is, goddamn, Raban released a new article on the People's Voice. It's the provocation he spoke about. How the hell did that happen? Why didn't you come up anything? What are you actually good for? Listen, I'm doing my best. No, I won't let that stand. I demand that you get me something, no matter the cost. Get onto it. We can at least divert people's attention from this pile of shit. Okay, all right. Interesting. I think Ilya and what's-her-face might be having an affair? Seems possible. Anonymous transaction. So this is the money Ilya was referring to when he spoke about quitting his job, I presume. Considering supplies disappeared at his workplace, it may be wise to trace the money back to its origin. Great, just great. The article is picking up on blabber. See for yourself. We need to take some action to keep people from engaging with that article. I was flushed down the toilet of life by the government. Maybe this? I guess it's up to us to find out whether she lived up to that promise. But we don't know. Aha! So they were to meet at the memorial. Everyone's favorite meeting place, apparently. Well, not anymore after yesterday's bombing, I suppose. I promise to keep you out of everything I write on here. That was the woman whose daughter wasn't talking. This person has PTSD. Please help me. Wow, okay. All the new cameras. Our government leader is nothing but a hypocrite. Oh my god, what a Photoshop job. What's near here? Pretty meager if you ask me. This is definitely not how he made enough money to start over. Not the safest part of town, especially if you are carrying cash. I've been thinking over Karen having met this Molly at the Freedom Memorial. If the two met there, perhaps searching for that particular location will yield some information we're looking for? Oh, true. The game is giving me, like, a hey, hurry up, Hand of Blood fan club. Huh. You won. You are a true champion. Please insert name of opponent here. Okay. We need the thing that was... we need the thing that shows... Freedom Memorial. There we go. Aha! Waiting for my very first session with Nina Maternova, who wanted me to be addressed by Molly for some reason. Oh my god, what a terrible breach of, like, patient-therapist confidentiality. God. Yes, let's listen. Karen, did you meet Ilya yesterday? What? Where did you get that idea? Because someone told me very specifically that it happened as a session. You believe a random guy telling you things about me? I told you I was talking to Nina all night. So you just confirmed it. Confirmed what? I have also been told that she is not an official patient of yours and you're covering for her with Ilya. What the hell? Is this an interrogation? Alright, fine. You're right, but Nina isn't official business. I'm counseling her. But as far as the council is concerned, it's for Ilya. Why did you lie to me? You should have told me. It's not exactly legal, that's why. Are you out of your mind? You have been taking care of that army woman all night illegally? See, this is exactly why I didn't tell you. I don't know, Karen really seems like she's doing some stuff she really shouldn't be doing. I will not allow you to threaten the reputation of the people's voice. You don't get it. To you, it's all about TPV and your reputation. Some people actually care about others no matter what. I've got to go and check on someone. Karen. Someone who actually needs me. I'm sorry. Ooh, well. Nina's not official business, she says. But we need... This patient is active. Being psychologically treated by receiving treatment pro bono. Yeah. What? Pro bono? Is Karen the goddamn Salvation Army? That's just brilliant. Brilliant! So it is an official job after all. Means we have lost scent as far as Karen is concerned. I think it would be wise to turn to Ilya now and investigate him further. Oh, brother. Alright, what do we know about him? Roland Ellison, his colleague. I guess we could check and see. So he did get the 4,500 from playing cards. That much money from a card game tournament? Perhaps I should consider playing. Anyway, now we know the money isn't for the missing supplies. That doesn't mean Ilya is off the hook yet. It's still unclear whether he was at work or not at the time of the supplies disappearance. Keep looking into the date he mentioned. Huh, yet another hashtag trending. Someone's been busy. Just a bunch of people saying you're liars and thieves. Sign up for Singular Pro. Karen signed you up. A scheduled session. Now she signs him to Singular. I wonder whether this is a service that comes with the council. Knowing that Karen signed him up for Singular, you may find a hint to Ilya's Singular account somewhere in her files. Recalling your aptitude test, you chose to rather reveal your dating profile. You shouldn't find sniffing around there too uncomfortable then. Oh god. Well... Your friend Damn Good Coffee has accepted your promotional code. Wow, he really is a nerd. I was at work on Thursday as planned, and I have been the entire shift on my own. Left security card at home. Interesting. Maybe we should have a deep look into his favorite whiskey so we can exploit his presumably bad taste. That was a joke, obviously. Well, if he dislikes opinionated know-it-alls, then I wonder why he's sticking around Karen. Yeah. Your profile, your opinions... Well, that's a lie. He's clearly very interested in politics. Your conversations. Plays Skyline Infinite Dawns. Okay. She is a trainee train driver. He doesn't like working at Watergate. No wonder he's unreliable lately. Mary P. I can't believe we're doing this. Dating and all. Who's the 35% match? My brother's reach seems to grow stronger and stronger every day. As do his crackpot theories about who are wronging him, who's watching him, and who conspires with whom to ruin either Parks or his reputation. Aha! Knowing this could prove valuable, although the fact alone probably wouldn't help us. I hope you don't regret spending April 13th with me instead of your late shift. God damn, so he was on a date at the time in question. This means Ilya is off our hook. We can't get him in for having been on a date. We've investigated Karen before to no avail, so what are we going to do now? We're running out of options. Oop, yep, we're gonna listen.
Karen,
Hey,
why are you calling me? I thought we agreed that...
something has come up.
What do you mean, come up?
Raban just texted me about yesterday.
Shit. That's just brilliant. So he knows.
No, I don't think so. There is no way he knows that I'm Mary P. He was just talking about us having a session yesterday.
A session? How? Where did that idea come from?
Mary P.
I really have no idea. But don't worry, I talked him out of jumping to any conclusions. For now, at least.
If Raban finds out, you have no idea what he's going to do. What he is capable of.
You're forgetting I'm married to him.
Why don't you leave with me then? I've already put some money aside and...
Please, we've talked this through. I can't just get up and leave. I just can't.
You're right. So, what do we do now?
What?
Nothing. Sit tight. We probably shouldn't see each other for a while to avoid suspicion.
I understand.
Good.
I thought it
I've
was going to
got
be
to go
far
now.
too
I'll touch base later.
over the
Bye,
top,
Ilya.
thinking that
Goodbye,
the two
Karen.
of them were having an affair with each other, but I guess I was wrong. Well, we know who Mary P is. What? Are you telling me Karen? Karen was Ilya's date? This could turn out beautifully. Let us work our magic for a moment. There. It seems Raban isn't sold on it yet, judging by what he wrote on Blabber. See for yourself if you like. We need some savory details, something he's unable to ignore. Do you think you can handle that? Yeah, playing, reading, watching something with drama, always bet on the affair. Oh my goodness. Hashtag liars get lied to. Tyler Durden. Isn't that the guy from... oh, what's the name of it? Fight Club? Is Tyler Durden from Fight Club? Interesting. Magical evening they had the other weekend at a hotel. What hotel could that have been? How do I see that her alias is Mary P? Okay. First match trophy for Karen. Monton Park Hotel. Okay. We're getting closer. I betcha Karen posted a picture on her little hologram thingy at Bonton Park Hotel. Oh shit! We found it! This is brilliant. We wouldn't be able to make this up. Who needs something illegal when we have something far more provocative? Even with his provocation out there, this piece of news is going to hurt Raban badly, that's for sure. He won't be able to ignore this. Let's get it done. The picture is out there. The hashtag is picking up nicely. It shouldn't be too long before... Here we go. Good night, Bowman. Thank you for coming by.
Hey!
Whenever this
Karen,
episode finishes,
is
we're
there
gonna
anything you
call a
want to
string
tell
for the
me?
night too, because I'm gonna go make dinner.
No? Is there something on your mind?
Yes, there is, as a matter of fact. I've been sitting here, stewing, wondering how my loving wife could have done this.
Could have done what? Raban, what's wrong?
Karen, are you sleeping with Ilya?
What? Are you crazy?
Even when you're caught red-handed, you choose to lie to me, which shows me exactly what you think of me. A fool.
Raban, honey,
Don't you dare call me honey. How could you do that to me? Both of you. You are not my wife anymore.
That suits me fine. Typical Raban. Flies off the handle and won't even listen to my side of the story. You've been so cold, obsessed with your hatred of the nation. For so long now. You've changed. You're always scheming, making plans, writing this hateful stuff. You scare me, Raban.
Oh, and instead of talking to me about it, you decide to get into bed with my brother, of all people. For God's sake,
I like
Karen,
how you can
you're
even
a
see him
caseworker.
talking in
about
all
emotional
caps,
problems
like he
is
writes
your
his news
specialty.
articles in all caps.
You wouldn't have listened to me anyway. It's always you first. Everyone else around you comes second. I guess Ilya just made me feel needed. Truly wanted.
You supplied my enemies with the ammunition they have been waiting for. Because of what? A glimpse of lust?
I mean, I don't think
I
that she
wanted
did
you.
it specifically
I needed
to
you.
supply your enemies.
You didn't. You don't need anyone. Only yourself. I'll be home soon to get my stuff.
Oh, shit.
No, Karen. I'm not letting this end so easily.
Oh, jeez. Raban calling his wife? I bet I know what that was about, and I wish I could have listened in on it. If only you had found out about the affair earlier, before Raban published his article. Well, it doesn't matter now. Those delicate pictures will spark a discussion big enough to divert attention from the people's voice. A form of damage control. The people's voice has a new announcement. We should tune in as soon as possible.
My dear followers, it might come as a surprise to you, but you aren't the only ones who are listening to me. You are not the only ones watching me. The government has been after
we're
me for
doing
a
many
long
things, but
time,
sleeping is dead, now we know.
snooping and prying into my personal life in a feeble attempt to discredit me. That much I was aware of, and I treaded carefully day and night. But even I could not have anticipated the methods they would resolve to. You have probably seen the dirty pictures by now. They spread around the internet like
The
a
internet.
plague, showing my wife and my brother. Nothing about that is true. These are mere montages. It is a pitiful, meritless
I don't
effort
understand.
to
These are mere
antagonize me against
montages?
my
Does he
family,
mean
to
collages?
ridicule me. But I will not shut the people's voice down. Neither now nor ever. I owe it to you, my supporters, to speak out loud what needs to be said. I won't allow anyone to intimidate me. No, I will not stop. I will fight back, and more furiously than
boy.
ever before. I will go after them. I will pick their precious lies apart one by one
am the
and
worst
expose
investigator.
their misdeeds so they are plain to see for everyone. All of you shall be witnesses for the truth.
Despite our best efforts, we were unable to prevent Raban's provocation to President Kassart. I feel there will be consequences. However, we did manage to contain the damage and distract the public from that insulting article. You may log off for today. We will see what tomorrow brings, but I don't think Raban will do us any favors and simply go away. Yeah, he's not really a guy that simply goes away. Alrighty. We finished the second chapter. Learned a lot of stuff. We'll go to the next day. Next time I stream, which is probably going to be tomorrow. So let's see who is out. If there's anyone we can read. Oh, cool. Other docs on playing some tabletop RPGs. So we'll go say hi to them. Oh. Here we go. Raid. Come on. Awesome. So thanks to all y'all for watching. This was a lot of fun. We started out doing government surveillance, and now we're government surveillancing this affair. So that's something that I didn't expect was gonna happen in this game, but here we are. Thank you, Ryan. You have a good night as well. It has been a lot of fun. And I'll be back probably tomorrow to finish this game. It's pretty short. We only have one more episode. So until next time, be well, friends, and I will see you tomorrow.